Greetings my lovely cats, in this video I'm going to explain it to you Nexus, and I'm going to make sure it's very simple and easy for you to understand. So what is the difference between this Nexus and any other Nexus? It is easily could be seen if you go through the rewards and ranking. In here you will see there is two new stuff. First of all, we have the merit, and merit comes from the PvP. If you click at the question mark in here, it's going to show you how to get it, and if you click at the merit here too, it's going to give you the points that is needed for you to actually get merit. You can deal damage to a checkpoint or troops, you can gather resources, you can defend the city garrison, blah blah blah. All of this will give you merit. You just need to know that there are two types of rewards, and winning the Nexus itself doesn't rely much on solo as much as it relies off the alliance as a whole. So if you want to win, you will need influence. Influence comes from controlling buildings, which again I'm gonna explain everything in details. So for now, let's go through the activities that you will be doing inside the Nexus. We have three tabs in here. The first one is the merit, the second one is the construction, and the third one is the trading point. Each one of those will have its own rewards. These rewards are the symbol of the key glory points, which allow you to buy rewards. But if you want to win as a whole, you will be focusing much on the influence part, which again means controlling a lot of buildings as much as possible. Okay, so this is for the first part that related to the alliance. Now let's go back to the solo. We have two new activities here. One is the construction and one is the trading point. So there will be constructions inside activities that requires you to build or contribute and build, like building roads and stuff, which again I can explain. And there is a trading system that has been introduced into the game, which only exists inside the Nexus, which again going to be one of the most freaking important stuff in the whole Nexus for your growth. I'm not talking about winning the Nexus here, I'm talking about your own growth. This is one of the most important things that is going to decide how much of bottle caps, which we need the currency in order for you to grow. So basically both of these stuff, the construction and the trading point. Merit in my book is not as important as construction, as trading point when it comes to the personal growth. As for the alliance, there is a completely different reward system because it is the contribution of everything. The influence itself is the total amount of building your alliance is controlled. It has its own reward. The bastion level is the highest level that your HQ has reached, the bastion HQ inside the Nexus itself, which again I'm gonna show. It has its own rewards, and the trading is the sum of everything related to trade for your alliance. So as soon as the matchmaking is over, it is going to look like this on the map. Every single alliance will have its own alliance bastion, which is basically like the starting zone covered by mountains, so it is very hard to be accessed by the other alliance. You could consider it like the safe zone. In TOC, for example, we are going to start in this area, while COK is going to start in a different area, and every different alliance is going to actually start in its own zone. You can consider it safe zone. The things that you are going to actually find out as soon as you play is that every single buildings has two things. The first thing is total output, this output, which is going to be the main currency for the buildings and upgrades. It is called 3D module, and it cannot be gained by buildings itself. It's like generated based off how many buildings and based off the upgrades level. If you upgraded your bastion higher, the global output of every single building you own is going to be increased. At the same time, there is something called influence, which I have talked about. This influence is going to decide if your alliance is going to be the winner of the current Nexus or not. Keep in mind, in my book, I don't think this is really the main thing about this event, because if you again paid attention, it is so fucking hard for you to grow outside this Nexus, because everything in here actually contributes into you gaining something called the bottle cups, which is going to be the currency for you to build and upgrade your mega buildings, which is again going to be the highest rewarding thing. So let us summarize the 3D module uses fast. So at the starting, you are going to get your Alliance Bastion, which is going to generate your 3D modules. 3D modules can be earned from only buildings, and if you upgraded your Alliance Bastion, which is again costs 3D modules in order to increase the total output. 3D modules can upgrade technologies. You can find out about the technologies in the tech tree, or it can use to build roads, construct road, or it can be used to basically declare on the buildings. Just remember that you can only declare war into the buildings that is next to your territory. While progressing, you need to pay attention to few things while you are moving forward. One of them is you need to pay attention to the timer down there, and you can access this through the tab of Nexus Struggle that shows you exactly when is the buildings are going to get upgraded, so you can move on to the next milestone. Whenever you take new buildings, you need to always keep constructing roads. Constructing roads allows you to gain a shitload of bottle caps, by the way, which again used to upgrade many things in your Mego. Remember that you can only declare war in the territories that is touching to your own territories, and remember that you have a limited amount of territories, which you can see from top there, unless you obviously abandon any buildings or territory, or if you upgraded your technology that allows you to have more territories. Or another option is to check back the Nexus struggle timetable and see when you are actually going to have more occupation limit increase. Pay attention at the map in here on the buildings. You will see that you have couple of buildings, couple type of buildings, and all of those buildings will have their own tiers and they will have their own uses. Like it's self-explained already. Like if you see a resource hub, this means this area, the building they are going to take, will be surrounded by a lot of resources. And if it is trading hub, this means this area will have a trading items in which going to be used. I'm gonna explain it later on. If you want to build some trading locations between each other in order for you to gain bottle caps. And there is the major, obviously, which indicates the similar use just in a bigger and greater numbers. Like if it's a resources, it will have bigger amount of resources. If it's a trading, it will have better items which yield more and more items for you and more bottle caps. And at the same time, you will see a building name which has influence. This means taking this building will have usually more influence than the rest of the buildings. If it's minor, it's going to give you a little influence. If it's a major, it's going to give you more influence. If it's a grand, it's going to give you more, but in this case we only have a grand for the trading, and the Nexus itself could be considered the grand or the highest influence in the whole map, which we only have one of it. Please pay attention to this as an R4 or an R5. Why? Because it's going to decide the direction in which you need to build roads in, because it matters if you want to connect some specific hubs in order for you to create a better trading routes. So for example, if I want to build into a specific road, I will see that on each building that I have control there are roads, but obviously you need to choose where you are going to construct your roads. So let me show you an example here by clicking at the building, and then I will click at roads, and then I will choose the road that I want to build based off the direction that I want to go into. Since we are talking about building roads, let me give you two major uses for it. The first one is by constructing roads itself and participating on those roads, you are going to generate bottle caps for whoever is inside those buildings, helping to construct these roads. At the same time, you need to build a road if you have taken any trading hub. There are minor trading hubs, there is a major trading hubs, and this is, for example, is a major trading hub. So you will always have to start first by crafting the road that is connected to the villages around that has the marketing items on it. For example, this one has a marketing items next to it, so you have to construct construct a road, this road has to lead into the city that is next to it. And while you are building the city, while you are actually building the road itself is going to show where does it lead to. So here, an example here, you are building next to the market village. Once you do that, then you will have a very nice trading routes between those two areas, which is going to generate a lot of bottle caps for you, which then can be accessed from trade run. Here you can see this icon which says trade run. When you click at trade run, it is going to give you multiple options. The first one is it is going to recommend you the best route according to the game itself, but you can ignore that and you can just choose your own custom route by connecting multiple roads at the same time. And then maybe because those roads are short, so you don't want to keep logging into the game, maybe you want to make a longer trading route in order to earn more. Maybe you are busy, you cannot just log in every single half an hour, 20 minutes. It's going to be hard for you. So for your own convenience, you can create your custom trading route. This section is really very important because the trading routes or the trading times is very limited unless you actually increase them using the following. So you will have this upgrade, which is at extra road construction march, which allows you to send multiple of marches. I think you have 2 and you can go all the way up to 4 marches, maybe more, I'm not really sure. But if you have upgraded this option, it will allow you to construct more road or participate on more construction, which is again going to give you more bottle caps. The speed itself of the construction, I don't think it is that useful. On the same time, you can have more rewards here if you are occupying the first time reward, obviously from any building. This is going to be very useful, and the most useful thing here are these upgrades. You have this upgrade here which grants a chance to multiple rewards on a completed trade runs. This is going to give you more profit if you completed the run, and this one is going to again give you more profit chances, and finally this last one is going to give you a queue bonus for more trading, so you can actually have more trading queues at the same time running. Keep in mind it's again limited, but if you unlock these, if you added all of these, they are all combined, they are going to give you a very nice bottle caps, allowing you to upgrade and reach higher level easier. The bundle here to contributes massively into how many marches you actually can send. And keep in mind, if you're upgrading your trading boost, is going to increase the profit bonus and everything, which we actually did not really understand much. It turns out this actually affects Nexus, and you can see here from leveling what is the trade queue bonus is going to be given at fucking 120. So it's no, you can ignore that. But again, this is how do you actually get more trading queues, either by the bundle or by upgrading, as I have shown you on the tree, which is the Miko tree basically. Oh my god, I'm so tired. We almost reached the ending, or we are actually at the ending, guys. Just remember that you have skills that you can use, and most of these skills might be a game changer for you. But if it were me, and if I were like a weak alliance or something, I will be focusing in more growth and trade stuff. So I will be able to do more trades, get more marshes, blah blah blah, etc. All of these stuff, which is really very nice. And I would appreciate if you like and subscribe, leave a comment, maybe ask a question or something in the comments if there is something that is confusing. And have a wonderful day, and I hope you do well in your Nexus. Again, don't worry, everyone is almost protected until everyone reaches the main hub, unlike any other Nexus which everyone can just bang you. Just stay under the shield and pay attention, and all good. Goodbye.
In a city full of chaos and a tangled web of streets lives a furry feline king, the coolest cat you'll ever meet. He's got muscles like a lion, a strut that's straight up mean, with a swagger and a purr that makes the ladies scream. He's Catzilla, the beast of the block. When he rolls up, the whole place rocks. He's got that charm, yeah, he's got that flair. Every girl in town's got their eyes on his hair. Catzilla, Catzilla, he's a sex